Hello everybody, welcome back to the Laughing Stock channel. Oops, I bumped the camera stand, sorry. Today I'm going to continue working on our unicorn. We've just kind of gotten started up here in this area that I've taken the plastic off and taped off to help define my edges. So we're gonna just start on some of like these reds colors and stuff like that in here. The first one I was gonna do, I pulled out, was number 26, which is on here. 26 is this letter D right there. So that's what shows up on the canvas. So we're going to work on the letter D, which is number 26. You probably don't care what number it is, but it's the D's. And so we'll just get to work. I think I might move it and go up here right now to start. I can hold everything down at the same time. I just added some wax on there. It looks like I got a little too much. It's pushing out, so get rid of a little bit there. As I'm recording this, it's beautiful outside from when you're looking out the window. The sun's shining, but the wind is blowing like crazy, and it's so stinking cold. We're expecting another storm in the next few days, another winter storm. I'm in western New York, so, you know, we get pretty good winter around here. And it's kind of supposed to be another bad one. Like, they'll probably cancel school again. It's funny, people grumble because they complain that they cancel the school like the night before, you know, like, why are they canceling it so early? And then other people complain if they wait till the morning to cancel it. You know, they were complaining that they were doing it too early because then it ended up not being such a terrible day. You know, like the way the snow band hit, it kind of went south of us or something, and we really didn't get that much snow. And then people complain, like, well, they should cancel it early the night before so people can worry about their, you know, they're getting babysitting for the kids so they can go to work or whatever, you know. So they can never please anybody around here. They cancel it, they don't cancel it, they cancel it too early, they cancel it too late. It's always a problem. Fortunately, my kids are no longer in the public schools. My youngest is in college, so we just have to worry about that. She did have one remote day. She had one canceled day, and then the next day was in session, but that she had one teacher for 2 classes, and they decided to just do all of his classes. That teacher did all of his classes remote, and so she didn't have to go to school that day either. And then she had one day of school on Thursday, and then she doesn't have any scheduled classes on Friday, and that's actually the day I'm recording this is on a Friday, and she's home doing her homework. So, but that'll be every week where she doesn't have classes on Friday, and it'll just be her homework day. So, I mean, like her big project day and stuff like that. So that works out good for her. She only has to go to classes 4 days a week. And I think that's okay. I'm okay with that. She's still got a full load. It just so happens to be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And then Friday's a good day to get some other things done. I just jumped out of there. All right, now I'm going to move down underneath again. I know that this big storm that's coming through next is supposed to hit a good chunk of the country, like north to south. Like ice and everything else in this, like even like, I don't know, Tennessee and different things. I think we have some family in Tennessee, so that's why I kind of heard of that, but that didn't work, jumped out. So, I mean, it's gonna be a doozy, I feel like, a little bit. One of these days I'm going to try and do it live. One of these days. Make sure you're staying on camera as I move to the side a little farther. I'm going to have to pour some more out of my jar into here. I'll just dump some more. Okay, keep working. Pull it down a little bit and kind of work up from the top a little bit again. Try not to get my hands in these sticky spots. Maybe I could try some threes. I like the horizontal placement better than the vertical placement when I'm doing the threes. I don't know, to me it's just easier. There's a loose one, it didn't really get in the applicator too well. fix that. Let's make sure we're on camera here again, though. All right, back to some singles, I think. Like I've mentioned in previous videos, these green trays just don't seem to settle the dots as well as the other trays. I don't know. They're from the Dollar Tree ones and they're different size gems. I'm not sure. But I keep using them for a little bit because, I don't know, because I have them. Sometimes you have to work hard to grab 3 at a time. All right, I think we're close to being done with the D's. Or number, what is it, 26, I think it is. All right, let's take a look through here. I can see it better if I lean it up a little bit. Just make sure we got them all. Oh, I see a couple more here. I'm going to grab those. Okay, we'll get those couple more there. Now I think I got them all. I think so. All right, we're just going to push those ones up and out of the way a little bit farther. And then we're moving on to number 18, which is over here, the letter K on the boards. You see that? The plastic's kind of in the way, but, and it's the same thing. It's just a little bit lighter color of a reddish pinkish tone. Oh, I missed a whole bunch of D's right over here. Well, there's no time like the present. We're going to go back and get them. Alright, so I need to put some more on my tray then. Might as well get them done. Okay. I just didn't notice them on that side over there. That's all right. We'll get them. This won't take too long. Alright, I think this is the last one. Now we're done with those letter D, number D. Now we're moving on to the K's. And they are kind of up top up here. So we're gonna set this up here. I think we'll start with some 3s. We got some nice rows on this one. See how this one sit better sometimes than the other than the green trays? Look how nicely I got those to all line up. Get out there. Come on. It only wants to give me 2, and then it gave me an extra at the back end. It's not working so well. You get too much wax on there. Yeah, get another bunch of K's, and then we'll go back and fix those. All right, so this one didn't get down in its spot very well. This one's too far over to the side and didn't leave room for the other one. Okay, I think those are down pretty good in that area. See, there's a little bump here, like, yeah, see, sometimes you can feel it if they're not down all the way. There too. Sometimes it's a matter of you gotta make space for it to fit down in there. Okay, all right, we got some more down in the lower part here. Right down in here. Come on, I need some more wax. Okay, that's that area. I don't see any more there. Now I have some back over in here. Yep, sorry, bumped the camera again. I'm just shaking them a little bit, trying to create more rows a little bit again. Because I can use a few threes over in this area. Oh, I got one on there I don't need. That didn't work so well. I've only got two on there, so I got a hole in between them, but it's all right. I'll fill it in later. All right, I'm just going to go to singles. I could probably get a couple threes out of here. All right, and I think I can finish up with singles. There's one in there. Okay, I think that might be all. Okays. I can feel a spot in here where it's not down completely. There we go. Just gonna slide ones over. There's something right there. There we go. Okay, I think we're good with those. I think we'll do one more color. This is the number 9, and on here it's the square right there. And we'll do these ones. It's up in here, some squares up in here. So once again, I'll put the tray up top up here. I'm really having a hard time seeing this darker color, so I think we're going to stick with singles, because I can't hardly tell if they're right side up or upside down on the tray even. It's a pretty dark brown. Even a little bit darker than the ones I used in the last video. There's not a ton of these to be used in this section, I don't think. So this won't be very long here. Okay, I think we're good. We're going to call that a video. I thank you all for watching the Laughing Stock channel, and we'll see you on the next one. Take care, y'all.